What's up, guys? Well, today I want to talk about sponsorships and where they fit into what I do. Plain and simple. I've read a bunch of comments. I've been getting beat up in the last couple of weeks for some things that have happened in the YouTube community. Well, man, when I say we've been getting beat up, we've been getting beat up. And that's all fine and dandy. I'm not going to talk about the shakeup that's happened. It's senseless. And I really don't want to bring light to it. But I do want to talk about sponsorships and why I do what I do and why I don't do some of the things that I do or won't do or whatever you want to say. So here lately, myself and some other guys have been promoting the ZoomLock. This thing right here. This is a cutaway version of what the fitting actually looks like. And guys have really went out on a limb to talk bad about us because we promote the ZoomLock. And Sporland actually gives us a check to do it. There was a time when they weren't paying me to talk about it. I talked about it because I actually believe in the tool. Now, I've been doing YouTube for almost 6 years, and I have built a pretty good channel. I think that I can improve on some things, but either way, I've developed some followers, and I am grateful to every one of you guys that watch my videos and keep watching. It really does mean a lot to me. Let me tell you why I promote this product. Let me clear up some of the false statements that are being made about me and this product. First of all, I am not promoting the ZoomLock because I'm getting paid by Sporland. There are many products that I promote on YouTube because, and our podcast now, because I truly believe in what those products offer. I promoted the H10. I was the first guy on YouTube to promote the H10. I have many videos out there. And a lot of guys bought the H10 because I promoted it. I believe in that product. I think it's the best leak detector on the market. Hands down, no other leak detector can touch it. That is my opinion, and I'm going to continue with that opinion. I think it's the best leak detector on the market. Bacharach doesn't pay me to do it. They do not pay me to say that. If all of a sudden they start paying me, are you guys going to say, well, you're a sellout. You're only talking good about that product because they're paying you. Well, fella, go back and look at a bunch of my videos and you'll tell. You will know for sure that I promote it without being paid. Let's talk about Ultravision. Ultravision doesn't pay me a dime to talk good about the product. I talk good about Ultravision because I truly believe Ultravision is the best UV light manufacturer out there. Hands down, nobody else can compare. I know a lot of guys say, well, the Remy is the best. Well, no, the Remy's not. I'm not knocking that brand. I'm just saying it's not the best out there. Ultravision is the best. And I say not just because of the product, but because what the company does for the community. Because it has a lifetime warranty. Because if you get the Photomax and it's too strong, you can trade it for the UV Cat. And vice versa. If you buy the UV Cat and it's not strong enough, you can trade it in at no cost for the Photomax. I promote EWC zoning. I think EWC zoning is the best zoning manufacturer out there. We have a sponsor on our podcast. We have Jackson Systems. Tom Jackson is one of the best guys you'll ever want to be involved with. And he's a zoning manufacturer. And when Tom Jackson first came aboard, his commercial talked about his zoning. We asked Tom to take that out of there because we were sponsored by EWC. Go back in my videos. Go back 6 years ago, 5 years ago. And you can see that I was promoting EWC way back then. It's a benefit now that they pay us to talk about them, but that doesn't change the fact I think that they're a great product. I talk about these products because I truly believe that they're good products. I will never, ever talk about a product and say it's a good product because I'm getting paid to do it. First of all, that shows no class and it shows no integrity whatsoever. How can I promote something that I don't believe in? I can't do it. When the Smart Tool first came out, couple years ago. I promoted that tool like you wouldn't believe. And a lot of guys bought that tool because of me, because of how I promoted it. I worked very hard at promoting that tool. It was in almost every video I did because I truly believed that that product was a good product. And I'm not going to change my mind today and say it's not. Even if Testo started paying me. There's no way that I would ever say that the Sporlan Smart tool is not the best tool out there as far as wireless gauges go. Unfortunately, in the air conditioning field, we can't use it for its full potential because they don't offer airflow probes. I wish they did, because with the range they have, it would be awesome for us. They just don't offer the airflow probes. So now we have to use something else that we may not like as much, like Testo. And now Fieldpiece is coming out with their stuff. Guys, our market now is ever changing. It's changing more now in the last few years than it has in many, many, many years. And unfortunately, when new products come out in the market to help us try to improve what we're doing, it always gets backlash. I don't know what it is about our industry. We're some closed-minded guys because we've been using something for 30 years or however long you've been in the field or whatever technique you've been using. We're not willing to try something new. So when something new like the ZoomLock comes out, there's a big pushback. I mean, look when the iManifold came out. Look what kind of pushback was involved with it. I mean, I was one of the main ones. But I changed my mind because I started using it. Once I started using it, man, that tool is awesome. I have a video still out there that says, hey, the ZoomLock or the iManifold sucks. It's just a stupid tool. But you know what? I changed my mind about it. Now, I leave that video up just as a reminder to myself that, hey, don't always react with your first opinion. Put some thought into it first. I'm not going to take that video down. I want somebody to go look at that video and see how my opinion has changed. Like I said, I'm going to talk about integrity. To me, if I'm promoting something that I don't believe in, I'm lying to you guys. I've been on YouTube for almost 6 years. I developed a pretty good following and a pretty good sized YouTube channel based on things that I believe in. I believe in these tools that I use. And I don't care what you guys say. I don't care if you say, hey, you're just promoting that because they're paying you. You can say that all you want to. The truth of the matter is, look at the whole big picture. Okay? Every time I've used the ZoomLock, this tool right here, I have used it on a job that has my name attached to it. Look back there. See that sign? That sign, I am proud of that sign. I built a brand for myself. No, I don't promote like a big business does. I'm happy with the way that I have my life set up. But when I do go do a job and that name right there is attached to it, I want people to know that they're getting quality when it comes time for me to do that job. I don't want them thinking that I'm taking a shortcut. Because when I invest in something like this and I put this much time into a product like this, it is because I truly, truly believe in it. And you know what? Getting paid is a benefit of promoting this product. Like I said, there's many, many products out there that I don't promote. I don't promote them because I don't believe in them. I have a stack of stuff over there in that corner where people have sent me. And it's sitting in that corner for a reason. It's sitting in that corner because I don't believe in the product. Look at RectorSeal. RectorSeal sent me some stop leak. And I used it because I did my homework on it. It's not the stop leak in the videos that I've done before about, stop leak killing a compressor. It's not that type of leak stop. Do I think RectorSeal's leak stop, the leak freeze, do I think it will work on every application? Absolutely not. The conditions have to be right for that product to work. But I think if you have those conditions, try it. It may work. It's a gamble. It's just like getting up every day. It's a gamble that's going to be your last day on earth. But you still get up. When I promote this product, I am putting this on a job that brand back there installs. It would be one thing if I just talked about this product sitting behind this desk and never ever use it on a job. Do you think that I'm going to use this product on the job that I have to go back and do warranty on? If you think that, you're absolutely 100% nuts. Simply not going to do it. I truly believe in this product. It's not a threaded fitting. It has been tested. I have seen the lab where it's tested in. I've seen the pressure test. I've seen the copper burst before any damage was done to the fitting. I've read these comments where the guys are like, man, I've been on calls where those things, I've had to go fix those leaks from that ZoomLock. I want proof. I want proof. I want to see that leak because every fitting that I've put on have not leaked. And I want to know where you're finding these leaks at. I want to know where you're seeing all these ZoomLock fittings that you say are leaking. Because the only ZoomLock fittings that I see are the ones that I'm putting in. In my area, not just my immediate, I'm the only guy in my immediate area that's using the ZoomLock. There's no supply houses in Atlanta besides the ones that the guys are actually using ZoomLock go to. R.E. Michael is the only supply house that I know, and Ed Supply, that are stocking ZoomLock fittings. And I'm in the Atlanta market. I've called these supply houses around the Atlanta market. Hey, do y'all have any ZoomLock dryers? ZoomLock dryers, we don't even have any ZoomLock fittings. And I'm in a big market, so I want to know where you guys that are saying you're finding these things leaking all over the place, I want to know where that's at. And if you're one of those guys that say, well, I was sent out by my company to use the ZoomLock and every fitting I did was leaking, I'm going to tell you this, you didn't know what you were doing. Because I put a bunch of these on, I've not had one leak so far. I'm going to say that you weren't properly trained when they sent you out there with the tool. Because if done correctly, these aren't going to leak. If you're cutting it off with a hacksaw, you're not cleaning the end, you're not sanding it down, then yes, it's going to leak. But if you make some statement that, yeah, every fitting I did leaked, then I'm going to say you're the problem and not the tool. I have tried to be honest with everybody throughout the 6 years or the 5.5 years or however long it's been that I've been doing YouTube. I've been honest with you guys. I'm not going to promote something that I don't believe in. I will promote something that I do believe in. I bought CPS gauges because I wanted to get rid of my testos. Truth is, CPS isn't as good as the testos, so I'm going to continue using my testos. The CPS was worse, 10 times worse. It's bulky, wouldn't lay on the unit. I'm just not going to use them. They're just harder to use, so I'm not going to use them. And if they were good, I'd talk about them. Hillmore. Hillmore's another good example. We had the chance to get Hillmore as a sponsor. I said, absolutely not, Zach. We are not going to be sponsored by Hillmore. Simply because I think that Hillmore does a couple good things. They have a couple good products, but the rest of their products suck. And I know there's guys out there that, oh yeah, I have a bunch of Hillmore stuff. Well, good for you. I just personally think that the Hillmore stuff sucks, and I'm not going to promote them. I have promoted their bender, their swedger, and their flaring tool because I really think that those are good products. But other than that, nah, I won't buy any of their stuff. So why would I promote it? If they were paying me, no, I'm not going to do it. I don't care what you guys have heard. Look, let's look at the H10. I promoted the H10 for many, many, many years. Go back and look. And I know that there's some guys out there that have bought the H10 because I promoted it. And I showed them out in the field what it can do. And that's no different than what I'm doing with the ZoomLock. I'm showing you, I'm using the ZoomLock on my jobs to show you what it can do. Not because Sporland is paying me to do it. I'm so sick and tired of hearing you guys talk about, well, you're just promoting that because they're paying you. No, I'm not. It is a benefit that they pay me. It's a benefit to them. It's called advertising. If it wasn't me, they'd be paying some magazine to put their product in that magazine. And I know you guys think that we're wearing it out. But the truth is, we're trying to show you how good this tool is. But there's guys out there that want to base their comments on strictly opinion without even checking it out. Not one of those guys have done their homework. They're making false statements. They're talking about how they've come across all these fittings that have leaked. And I think that that statement is absolutely false. Prove it to me. Prove me wrong. No, they're talking about the O-ring leaking, but yet they've not done any homework. Who are you going to believe? You're going to believe a guy that hasn't done any homework on something? And you're going to believe his comment over somebody that's actually done their homework and used the thing? Is it smart on Sportland's part to hand this to us and say, hey, you guys go make some videos and help us promote our stuff? Yes, hell yes, it's smart of them. Because what are you going to believe? You're going to believe some ad in a magazine somewhere? Or are you going to believe the guys that are out there actually using it on jobs that they're doing? You guys seem to forget I'm a small business guy. And I do take pride in that brand right there. Right there. When I do a job, I want the customers to know that I'm doing the best job that I possibly can do for them. And if I thought for 1 minute that I was going to have problems with this, I wouldn't be using it. I don't want to have to go back to do a warranty call because something that I use leaked. Guys, give us a break. Look at what we're doing out in the field. I believe in this product, and that's the only reason I'm promoting it. The only reason. Like it or not, I'm still going to do it. Because as long as there's guys out there commenting about how their opinion is the only thing that matters, it's going to make me want to push it more. Because I really believe in this tool. And you might as well get used to seeing it because manufacturers are now taking notice of it and they're going to start changing their equipment to accept the ZoomLock fittings. Guys, have a great day. Keep an open mind when you're commenting.